Okay, so welcome to Protectors of Demacia. This is episode 9. Today we're going to be doing a tier listing for as many champions as we feel we can get through, and we'll continue our tier list in the following episode once we figure out how many we'll get in a like hour and a half, 2 hours, or whenever we feel like we're ready to stop. But yeah, I don't think we'll get through them all. But yeah, welcome everybody. I don't know anything you guys want to chat about real quick before we jump in. Should we chat a little bit about how the most recent patch is going for us?
Nagaka Burrows is the worst designed fight that has ever been in any game ever.
I saw your Jack run. That ending looked so painful.
I mean, I knew it was going to happen because I didn't have a solution for the end. And,
Yeah.
like, you don't need just, like, even if you can kill, like, the first Nagaka Burrows, I got unlucky both times where they summoned 2 on each of the attempts. But, yeah, even if you can kill the first one, it has Deathless, so it comes back. So, really, you need Capture or Frostbite, otherwise, you just lose. I had so many stuns that I survived an attack from all of the tentacles. So like 200 damage, I survived that, but since I had double Nagaka Boros, I got hit twice. And
Yeah.
like I can't survive 500 damage on round 2.
It's yeah, it could have used a little bit more cook time for sure.
I think I don't know, that boss is stupid.
It's definitely not a 6-star for sure.
Yeah.
I don't get who tried that and said, yeah, this is fine. Like, I mean, are you only playing with 6-star champions and just like blitzing through it and then only playing it once? Like, if you try it with anything that isn't, you know, something like that, or you're not getting frostbite power, then like,
Yeah.
how are you supposed to win on any champion that needs to go to round 3 or 5?
I still haven't gotten the frostbite power on it.
No, well, you should do that because it's really helpful.
Makes your life so easy. Nice.
Yeah, I mean, look, Alawi is very, very strong at 6 stars. I've got her at 5 stars finally. I finally got the pass and everything, and yeah, I got her 5 stars, and I did the 6.5 star nightmare this week with her at 5 stars, and it was pretty much no problem. If you get Alawi, you win. If you don't draw Alawi, you lose.
Yep.
Typical
so,
Alawi.
You know, yeah. You know, it's her design is what her design does, which is summon tentacle attack multiple times and win in like as soon as you drop it, basically.
I think there are like a few champions that are kind of identical to this. So you have Elise, there's Alawi, there's Evelyn, and Nidalee. I think are all kind of the same idea. Like, you put the champion on board, you attack, and then you win the game. And if you don't manage to win the game on that attack, you lose the game. So, or if you don't draw that champion, you lose the game. And I still think, like, Alawi's the worst of all of them.
Yeah, I don't necessarily agree with the Elise statement because any champion buffs the Spiderlings.
That's true.
Yeah,
but
Elise can get by.
Point made for the most part, right?
Yeah.
But I mean, like, the idea is kind of the same. You play Elise, you attack twice, you win the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. I do think that, you know, if Elise dies or, you know, whatever, the Spiderlings are usually strong enough to carry through. Unlike with Alawi, if you don't get Alawi, you know, I don't know. I think Elise is a better designed version, but...
Or if they can remove your tentacle, you kind of are in a really bad spot. But yeah, overall, I mean, she's always been a strong champion. She can attack 3 times in 1 round. Like, and she gets bigger every time.
Yeah. You know, most champions are, or most decks are kind of based around the champion, so if you don't get the champion, you lose, right? Yeah. Even Soraka's like that a little bit. Tryndamere for sure, right? If you don't free roll into Tryndamere, you probably lose, or at least take just a ton of damage. Poro King, like, yeah, most champions are, or most decks I think are based around
Poro King. I'd never play Poro King. I don't care about playing him at all.
That's crazy.
I mean, once you have him 6-star, it like he doesn't like his. You basically get his passive from his 6-star. You don't need him. I play for the support champion with Poro King. Like, I buff up the support champion and just play that as much as I can.
Can't you just play him for free with Royal Nibbles?
I don't use Royal Nibbles.
Yeah, probably no one
I
does.
prefer to just make sure, like,
Dang.
I just play for, any Poro that I play on the board has enough keywords to start triggering the +2/+2 every round, and then you just build a big board of Poros and win.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's a champion that got really better with Epic Relics.
Yeah.
I remember playing him before Epics existed, and like trying to do Aurelion Soul, and I could get to Aurelion Soul, but I could never beat him because he was just like a little bit too slow. And then you get like Epic Relic, Spirit of Buru. Now you have all the keywords on round 1. It's like, okay, I guess we're fine. I guess this champion can exist now.
Yep. All right. Well,
Man.
we've stalled
Let's
enough.
get into it. I'm already
Yeah, we're already talking about the champions. So I think we'll go alphabetically, right? And
Yeah.
Daya's
So here's
gonna
the-
pilot us
Here's
through.
the idea. We're going to basically see. So there are a lot of tier lists that exist on whether a champion is good or not, but there's not a lot of tier lists that exist that see if the three of us can agree on one thing.
based on
So
vibes.
Based on vibes. So we have a slot for regional best. I think that's just good to have so that we can, like, if we think someone's the best in the region, we toss them here. This is the part where we're helpful for other people. You know, you want to know which champion to invest in. It's in this tier here. Then we're gonna have the other champions that are S tier. Might not be like the best in the region though. We have our A tier, our B and C, our D and Fs, and then if we can't agree, we're just gonna put them in the can't agree spot. And yeah, I think it'll be fun. So I think how we should go is we say the champion name, and then we all give our letter, and then we fight.
Perfect.
I like that.
Sounds good.
So Aatrox, I feel, is a B.
Nazoric? Let's see. I mean, I definitely fall in the B and C tier. I might put him as low as C. I wouldn't go D to F. So yeah, I think B to C is fine, but I might put him a little lower than B. I might put him C.
Mr. Qide.
Yeah.
This is gonna be worse or better.
Yeah. So okay. So I'm gonna put him in D, but I could see C. Yeah.
All right, I think that's close enough to agreement. Um,
So I mean, the main reason being just like he's so heavily reliant on the weapons, right, and equipping your characters, and it's just like if you generally either need something to get units on board early, or like that's why lots of people use Lux's baton with him, just to make sure you can get cheap units to put on the board and actually equip. Whereas like if you don't have Lux's baton or you don't draw cheap units in the beginning, he is just trash. And it's
yeah, you can roll for husks too, so that
yeah.
you have something to equip. I think the part that annoys me most is how random the cost reduction is.
Yeah.
When you strike, it hits a random thing, and it's always the thing that was already 0 cost. And it's just like your Aatrox has never been hit by that even once in the entire time that you played Aatrox. And yeah, I don't know. He wins as soon as you level him up, but
Yeah.
getting there is kind of a struggle.
And he's a mid-cost champ on average. Yeah.
Yeah.
My main complaint is Aatrox 3 stars and below, even 4 stars and below, is absolutely miserable to play. I hated playing him. And yeah, I didn't understand why people in my chat were like, he's amazing, he's my favorite champ, etc. I just didn't see it. I'm like, he's really, really terrible and horrible to play. 4-star and below for me, he's F, straight up. However,
and without his
as soon
relic
as
makes a big
I
difference
was
too.
going to say that as soon as I got his relic on him, because I was like, this probably makes a big difference. As soon as I got the relic on him, he probably jumped up to like, yeah, B tier. And then at 6 stars, I get it now. He does have good power. I do agree his like cost reduction is kind of awkward to get rolling a little bit, etc., etc. So he's definitely not S tier, but I think at 6 stars with the relic, fully, maxed out, he's probably an A tier power level. But he does not pass the vibe check for me. Just not that fun to play. For me, yeah, D. But I could see him as like a C or a B. Yeah.
He was one of the first Novas that I bought, and I regretted it instantly.
Yeah, I could see that. Which is too bad because like Darkins is like cool. Like the art
the
designs are
concept
really
is
great.
cool. The whole idea of like a weapon turning into a unit and also being able to cast it as a unit late game is a pretty cool concept. But it just doesn't vibe well. Yeah.
Also, his relic is better on Kane than it is on him, so...
Yeah.
I keep forgetting to put that on him, but
It's
yeah,
so
I've heard
good
that.
on Kane.
Alright, next up is Ari. I think she could potentially be regional best for Ionia, but Ionia is a stacked region, so it's hard to say. She's at least an S tier.
Yeah, you're not going to get disagreement from me there. I think regional best, personally.
No way. Okay, so let me caveat this with I think okay, we're not getting too far into the discussion yet. I just need to give a letter. For me, Ari is probably a B.
That
Wow.
is the most insane
Wow.
thing I've ever heard in my entire life. She easily goes
Regional
infinite on
best?
turn 1.
Listen, regional best, we've got
Yeah.
Yasuo. We've got 3 Spirit Blossom champions. If we're
Oh,
not including them, then
I-
that's
No,
fair.
let's keep
Spirit Blossom's
Blossom
its
and
own
Spirit
region.
Blossom.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. Okay, so we've got Yasuo for sure, who in my opinion is absolutely regional best over Ari.
All right, I wouldn't argue that.
I would.
Like I said, Ionia is a stacked region. I
It
could
is.
put 3 of them into regional best.
Yeah, I
Alright.
could see 2, but yeah.
Okay, so you think Ari is a B somehow?
I think Ari's a B. Yeah.
All right, we're gonna put her in can't agree because we're not agreeing here. But she's definitely at least an S. You're doing something wrong.
Yeah, so okay, so here's another kind of for me she kind of falls into the same category as Aatrox. At 3 stars and below, terrible. Absolutely hater.
No, you can
Completely
even at
useless.
3-star you can go infinite with her very reliably.
Yeah, I mean, I probably play her wrong.
You
I don't have a
definitely
ton
played
of
her
ex-
wrong.
I probably don't have a ton of experience in her. I've started doing the whole like hit the Nexus build with her, where you just recall her and play
Yep.
her again over and over. If that's the play
It's
style that makes
boring.
her S tier, yeah, this is what I'm saying, man. It's so boring and like. I have no interest in it. This is pure vibes, right? Like for me,
All right.
yeah, whenever I draw her or even have to play her in like my random wheel, I'm like, all right, I guess I'm playing Ari. It's not a champion I particularly enjoy. Is she strong? Yeah, I don't know if she's S tier strong, but I think she's.
Oh,
A
she
tier
is
strong.
beyond S tier strong. She is the
She's I mean, she's definitely top 10. I don't know that she cracks top 5.
Yeah, I mean, you are well, generally most builds you're playing with her, you're often running Echoing Spirit, so like drawing her tends to be fairly consistent. You can do
Yeah.
builds without it, but yeah, there's a multiple variations you can do with her for sort of infinite combos. Using either like Found Fortune or using, Echoing Spirit. You can do stuff with Searing Brilliance. You can do other things, but there are multiple ways you can go infinite with her, and it's
All you need to find is one cost reduction. Like you
Yeah.
find Power Riff on her, you're infinite.
you don't. I mean, you can even do it without.
If you have like Packed Powder,
Yeah, that's
Or-
the one I run the Packed Powder.
well,
Plus,
you need like a 6-star kind of for that to work.
yeah,
At 3
yeah.
stars, she still goes infinite, but you
Yeah.
need to find a cost reduction.
Yep.
Yeah, she's insane. Yeah. All right, so we can't agree. But Akshan, I'd say he's probably S tier at 4+, and like F tier at 3.
Yeah, at full power, I don't know. I'd still, I would not put him above an A,
Okay.
even at full power. Like he's, in my opinion, really reliant on having him on the board, and when you
Yeah.
drop him, he is pretty weak. He's pretty easy for enemies to remove unless you're running Spell Shield, which most of the time people are not running relics with him that have Spell Shield. So he's pretty easy for the removal and whatnot to target and take out. I have a hard time putting him above A tier.
He gets to like 20 stats on turn 1. Mr. Qide, what's
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
I'll
mean, you
take
get a
it
lot
before I
of
go on.
I'm with Nazoric on this one. I think B, solid B. Power level also a solid B. I think that anywhere 4-star and below, he's beyond miserable to play. Just completely zero fun. Just does not really do anything. Yeah, he wins some games, I guess, but I just have you could follow me into the category of hater. Yeah, just not
I'm
a
his
fan.
biggest hater.
I might be his biggest hater. Yeah,
I don't think anyone hates him more than I do. I played him at 3 stars with no epic relics.
Yeah, he's just so miserable. Once you get him to 6 stars, he does hit like a huge power spike level, and he does
I
flow
don't even
pretty
have him
well.
at 6 stars.
What are you running him with you consider his best relic setup?
I think Echoing Chosen, Perfect Hex Score.
Yeah,
think
I
I'm
do
similar.
Chosen by the Stars perfect hex core. Yeah, I think the third relic slot's sort of alternate. But you were saying he gets a bunch of stats. Like, that doesn't give him above, like, you get him, he goes from like a 2/2 to a 4/4 on turn 1, or 4, like you can go to, his power will go up really high, but his, like, base health does not go up very fast. Like, every turn you're going to target him, and he has...
I think you can like infinitely play as a champion spell, right?
yeah, but that
That's
doesn't
kind of how
increase
it
his
works.
health.
Okay, well, I mean, it still seems to
pretty easy to
I don't
remove.
know. I've never had problems. I beat Zoe with him at 4 stars, and it was fine. Like,
That's
Yeah.
fair.
He's got the power. You got to play a lot of cards. He's one of those champions where you just sling cards constantly
Yeah.
to get power level up, and
I think we're gonna be tossing too many champions and can't decide if we're all sort of in the like
yeah, that's the fun part.
A B somewhere range. I think you said S, Dion.
I think he's like easily S. I mean, if we want to put him in like an A,
I think we
would be
can
fine with
we
that.
can
but you think
average
he's
it.
like like
power
our
level
average
A, fun level F.
I think if you're using like all of his epic relics on him, then
I enjoy him when
because
he's
you get to spam spells, and I like spamming spells.
yeah. I'm fine with him like once you hit the 6-star and stuff. I think he's fun enough, and you can even and it ends up like you can end up reviving him and stuff like that with even if he does die when the second time you cycle his landmark, but that takes a little while. So
Like I said, I've never even had his 6-star, and I still think he's an S tier. He's so good. Unless you're 3 stars and below, and then he's like an actual trash can.
yeah. I think he
He's
still
one of
has
the
some
few champions-
reasonable weaknesses. So anyway.
Yeah, I agree with Nazarick. I think he definitely has some weaknesses. He never feels like, even when I'm dominating the fight, I never feel like I'm like safely dominating the fight. I feel like I'm like, okay, yeah, I guess I win. Hopefully this round, and he's never like a turn 1 win in my opinion. He's always like
I was beating Zoe on
3
turn
or
1.
4. Yeah,
At 4 stars.
Yeah,
It's insane.
he's one of the champions that if I random in on the wheel, there's a very solid chance I'll just respin it because I'm like, I just don't want to play him.
I mean, I get that. Like, I completely understand not wanting to play Akshan. All right.
I'm okay with where he's at. I can agree.
Basically,
I
if you
can-
hate your life, play him. Yeah.
Well, there's like 3 worse champions.
All right.
Oh, there's definitely worse champions, but they're more fun than him.
Ambessa. Again, this is like an S for me. Ambessa's so good.
Yeah, I absolutely S. She's both fun and good, and just yeah, I enjoy her.
Yeah, I'm almost tempted to put her in best in region.
Swain is in her region.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, she's definitely S tier. She's very fun at every gameplay level, even 0 stars, 1 stars, 2 stars, 3 stars. The more stars she gets, the more fun she gets. It's so fun duplicating your units and just attacking and watching them grow. Having a whole line of the unit that just stuns everything is super fun. Having a whole line of basically whatever unit you play is viable. And then she herself is also just very strong and viable. Tons of fun to play.
I like
Very
that.
strong power.
the fact that you can play her like multiple different ways too, where like she has like you can play her more spell based if you want to, where you're just like duplicating stuff and
Dude, you just love spells. This is your problem.
give me my Siri Brilliance. No, I don't run Siri Brilliance on her. Or no, actually I have before
he's clearly
because
a
her
magic
champion spells in her deck and you could just go rallies with her. So I have definitely done that. But yeah, just the fact that you could, you know, I oftentimes, if I see sorcery, I'm immediately picking that up on her because her spells are so good.
Yep.
I don't even play for units, like, other for the followers. I don't play the followers. I only play Ambessa.
Oh, I play Rictus all the time. I fucking love him.
Rictus
is so
I mean, I love
good.
Rictus. Rictus is great. And if I pull him, I'm dropping him.
Yeah.
But, like, my normal winning plan is to just attack 3 times in a row with Ambessa or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
You can use Guardian Angel to get her killed. So it actually works a lot better before you get her 4-star, which gives you barrier. So when she dies, since she makes a copy of herself, if you have like Stalker's Blade, those also strike and get kills. So I would, I would get multiple Ambessas on board, and then just have them all get midnight raids. So I'd have like 5 attacks on round 1 or 2.
Yeah, I see that for sure. I usually play for her units and not even for Ambessa, because I think her units are so fun. And then you just mentioned it, her 4-star Phalanx is easily one of the best 4-stars, and multiple champions have them, but one of the best 4-stars in the whole game. And on every champion it's on is incredibly good. And yeah, Rictus is super fun. Oh my god, she's fun no matter how you play her. Her matchups are great because she gets barrier. She gives barrier 4-stars. Her defensive is pretty good too. She can just block out. Yeah, multiple different play styles, all of them good and fun. In fact, if there was like a new player who was like, you know, what is a super fun champion to start leveling up and playing, I would definitely recommend Ambessa for people, because you're gonna have fun at every level you play her at.
Yep.
Yeah, I feel like she's like an upgraded version of LeBlanc.
For sure.
All right.
Anivia. I don't have Anivia 6-star, so I'm gonna start with there. I think she's like a B, but I could see A.
Best in region. No, I'm kidding.
Ash is in her region.
No, I am far from. I feel like from my vibes for her, I put her at like C tier. I'm not an Anivia enjoyer. I think she's way too slow. I mean, she's fine. Her spells work and everything, but I'm just every time I play her, I just don't enjoy her that much. I just, you know, I feel like I'm just stalling and building a board, and then eventually I just win by stats, and it just, yeah, it is what it is. But I just don't enjoy her that much. I think she's not even that strong. Like, yeah, she's good control, but that's about it.
I think that she falls into this weird category for me where her power level is probably a little mediocre, maybe like a B tier power level. But for me, opposite of Nazoric, I think that she's very fun to play. I would put her at A tier for fun, B tier for power. But my main complaint with her is that she doesn't have an early game elemental spell. All of her spells are kind of like mid-range or late. And then you do have like some of the units that, you know, potentially get like an early level spell or whatever. Getting her engine online can be a little bit of a drag. Once it's online, insane. Her power level skyrockets like crazy. Very fun to play.
She's really relying on your draft. Like,
she really is, yeah, absolutely.
I think I agree with you completely. I think everything you said is how I feel.
Yeah, absolutely. 100% relied on the draft, but that's also why I enjoy her, because I have to be a little bit more thoughtful on the draft. I have to be a little bit more concise on what I'm drafting.
An early elemental spell, she's so bad.
Yeah, well, it's absolutely true. I've lost like mid-level boss fights and stuff because I'm like, yeah, I didn't get anything for it, right? And then you just lose. So yeah, there is that. It can definitely be frustrating for sure. But like, how fun is it to get Anivia and then like you run the Deathless or whatever on her and you start getting
Yeah.
multiple Anivias and then your spells are just going
Especially with
crazy
Chemtech
mode.
Duplicator. And you're
Exactly.
playing like 6 Cryo Phoenixes in one turn. And that's fun.
Right,
Yeah,
you're
I'd like
regaining all your health. Like when she's online, lots and lots of fun. Lots of things are happening, but yeah, she could definitely get to that point very easily where like you just didn't get an answer or an early elemental trigger of some sort, and it just falls off. Now there are things that trigger elemental that I didn't necessarily know when she first came out, like dragon boons, right? So if
Right.
you find a unit with play, give dragon boon, that's 2 activations of elemental, right? So it's not just spells, there's other items out there that also help her out. But if you do not get one within that you can play within the first round or two, you're very sad. Yeah.
Yeah, I've had such polarizing games. I've had, like, in the same adventure where I feel like she's F tier and where I feel like she's super S tier.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's fair.
Just depending on what I've found during the gameplay.
True.
All right, Annie, I'm not really sure of anymore. I think I'd put her like at an A, but I have no strong feelings about her. I haven't played her too much at 6 stars.
I like her. I wouldn't put her at S, certainly. I wouldn't put her above A tier. I probably A, B to A, somewhere in there. I would say I just enjoy her, infinite disintegrate playstyle. I think that's funny. I use whirling
It is
blades on her
very
now
fun.
instead of Drake Hounds, so that's a vast improvement. But yeah, she's good. I like that she has different things you could do. You can also play her like shock and awe and stuff like that, and you can just go for skill triggers. But I think she's decent, but yeah, probably closer to B in my opinion than A. But
Okay.
yeah, I think she's fine.
Yeah, for me, she's like a C. Now, I will caveat this with, I probably don't play her well. You just talked about some sort of disintegrate playstyle I've never even heard of.
He made it up.
Yeah, right? Like, people are always talking about how she's super awesome and fun, and they love playing her. And every time I play her, I'm like, yeah, I just don't see it. Like, she's decent enough to win games, but I just don't see where the people are also seeing the power levels. And again, I'm probably maybe just not playing her right or something like that. I don't have a ton of experience on her. I do have her at 6 stars. And that's another thing. Her 6 star is very weird because it like doubles her trigger amount, but
I think
you can
it's
only
fun.
have yeah, but you can only have a set amount of triggers. So
Yeah,
like
you
you
only
usually are
have
burning
9.
triggers.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
it's like, yeah, you feel like you're wasting some of your power.
But I like seeing the whole row fill up. I think that's really fun.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
Plus, it prevents
I completely agree.
it does prevent the enemies from being able to really respond with combat
Yeah, they
tricks.
can only respond at burst.
Yeah.
True. So yeah, I think to me she's like a C. Her fun value is pretty, mediocre to me. She's a very straightforward champion. She gets a slow spell stun for like a free spell, which is pretty mediocre in my opinion. I mean,
think
it costs
if they
like
remade
1.
that power today, it would probably be faster burst.
Yeah.
Absolutely, and it should be, right? I hope
It's
so, I
still
hope at some
good.
point-
Like having a
Yeah, it is
stun.
still
There,
good.
there are so many times I have picked up her power on another champion going through the Zoe run, where it's just like, oh, I get a guile every turn. Yeah, I'll take that.
Yeah, it solves catastrophe. Like,
Yeah.
that's-
It's-
sometimes we talk about like things they could do with the game to spice it up or whatever. We don't necessarily need like a 7th star on every champion, but maybe just one extra support constellation thing on champions. Just a support constellation on Annie, basically saying her created spell is now burst speed, right? It gives it stopwatch or whatever. It would, in my opinion, make her far better.
might be better at fast, so you can still use it as a passing move. Because
Sure.
burst sometimes runs into like you can't do that and then you die.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I agree. Passing priority is definitely, strategically
also-
valid.
Like burst doesn't synergize with her her skill set where you need to play fast, slower.
Right, for it
skills.
to be a spell
True.
trigger. Yeah. I would say
Yeah,
fast
fast,
would make
man.
much more sense for her.
It
Yeah.
would make a huge difference. And
Yeah.
yeah. So I don't know. She's okay. You know, when I play her, I'm always like, oh, Annie, cool. But yeah, it's not really a champion to go out of my way to play, and I don't see, like, some people in chat are like, she's so incredibly powerful. I just don't see it compared to other champions. But she is good enough. And Tibbers, and I think her relic is actually pretty good, and you can even play it on some other champions. The Tibbers relic on her, I think, is good. It's a 2-cost 10 power champ.
Isn't that insane?
Yeah, which is insane with fear and stun and deals damage, right? Like, I think it's very good. So yeah, I like her kit. I like her stuff. It all synergizes pretty well. She, for whatever reason, just falls in this mediocre category for me. Although, I will say, her voice lines are some of the best in the game. Like, her and her units talking to each other and stuff, love them.
Oh, really? I get
think
annoyed
she's
at
fun.
it after a while. I'm Annie. I'm just like, all right,
It's
Annie,
Miss-
I'm done with you.
It's Mr. Kythera.
yeah. It's
I think even when I'm losing with her, I still have fun with her, which is a
rare.
unique experience for me.
Yeah.
Because
think
normally when
that's-
I'm losing, I'm like, all right, what could I have done here? How could I have done better? Whatever. She just is still throwing up 9 spell triggers every time she attacks, and that's fun. I like looking at it.
All right.
You know, I think my main complaint is that she's a 0-1, so she's very easily
0-2, but yeah.
Or sorry, a 0-2, very easily removed. You know, dies to like the frostbite spell that is with 0 attack, deal 4 damage, right? Stuff like that.
It dies to frostbite.
You know that spell, right? So
Yeah,
I feel like I can never always attack with her. And if I'm not attacking with her because, the unit's too big, she's just going to die, she doesn't have elusive or whatever. And again, maybe I don't utilize
You got to be running
Disintegrate as
disintegrates,
well.
man. You got to
Yeah,
echoing
exactly.
spirit, whirling blade, disintegrate. It's fantastic.
Yeah. So I think her kit is very cool, but I think my problem with her is, like, I don't necessarily like her as a champion so much. Like, I feel very limited on what I can do with her as a champion, but I like her kit.
Well, I think this is fine.
Yeah, we're good.
Yeah, agree.
Okay, Ash, regional best, and it's not close.
Yeah, I agree with that. Regional best. I mean, at 6-star, so
Yes, obviously.
Before
I mean,
6 stars,
Ash
she's
at 3 stars probably regional best if we compare it to all other 3 stars at the same tier.
I think Volley
know,
Bear compares at 3.
yeah, at 3-star. Yeah, probably.
Yeah, even Trinomir,
Nope.
Oh, Trinomir needs a 6-star.
No, but this is what I'm saying. Like, Ash at 3 stars compared to the other 3 stars is
Oh, yeah,
also
yeah, yeah,
regional
yeah.
best, right? Like,
Yeah.
she's insano mode, insanely good. And I ran her at 5 stars for probably 2 years before I finally got her enough shards to get her 6-star. And even at 5 stars, she's just dominating everything. She has almost perfect control. And I run her spell package where basically, you just get infinite frostbites on her. And then with her 6-star, it basically just completely changes the game and makes her into a monster. You're usually dropping like 30 attack power, 100 attack power, alpha wild claws and stuff like that.
I mean, I guess you're not running gatebreakers on her for some reason.
Yeah, I guess I
because
don't
it's
really
boring.
respect the Gatebreaker, but yeah, I don't run Gatebreaker on her. I really like the control game on her, and I like. In fact, I started running Beast Within on her, like Control Beast Within.
I did that for Zoe too.
Yeah, and just powering through. You can run super. Yeah, she's just. Yeah, if you need an answer, she's really good. Now she does get shut down incredibly hard by some modifiers, which makes her almost not playable. But
Not if you're playing Triple Great Gatebreaker.
yeah, that's true. I got to give that one a try. Yeah.
Does that? I forget with Triple Gatebreaker. It doesn't work though with ones where it's like shrinks your units to 1/1 when you drop them, right?
It should.
It still strikes before the shrink happens.
Yeah. It should.
Yeah, I think so because it's on.
It wouldn't
play,
work
I'm pretty
against
sure.
like the stall ones, like you can only do 20 damage in a round, or you can't win until round 5. But aside from that, like people put Augment 4 on her so that all the
Right.
units have
Yeah,
plus
she
10
grows
power,
faster. Yeah.
so that you can just drop her and just win the game faster.
The modifier where it's like created spells cost 3 more, or every time you play created spell, they cost increase the cost or whatever. Those can mess her up a little bit.
Again, if you're not running Gatebreaker.
True. But yeah, S tier champion, regional best for sure.
Right.
If you're gonna play the game, Ashe is necessary in your kit.
At least we can agree on one regional best.
I think we're gonna agree on a second regional best.
I mean,
Aurelian
best.
Soul.
So what's there to say? Now the cool thing with Aurelian Soul is you unlock him through playing the game, right?
Yeah.
Through playing the monthlies. Now it's associated with the Glory Store, I think, right? You have to buy the shards in the Glory Store or something.
Yeah,
like
it takes depending on when your month, whatever. It's effectively 2 months of Glory Store
4
refresh.
months?
It's because it's you get 50 shards every time.
Yeah.
And so you get him to 3-star after on the second month after your first reset. You get him to 3-star, but then it takes another 2 months or whatever to get him to 4-star.
And he's good enough to win everything at like 1 or 2 stars.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. His powers are insane. He's insane. I mean, if you read like the voice dialogues or whatever in the text, it basically the devs are like, yeah, you asked for this overpowered champion, here you go, you're welcome, right? Like they definitely delivered. You wanted to play Asol, here you go, here's Asol with all the the added stuff. Yeah, he's insane at any star level. I mean, over 1, like 1 and over.
Yeah.
And but it's funny because even though he basically just wins everything, no matter what you play, he's still fun. Like I still have a lot of fun playing him, even though I know I'm gonna win every single thing I play. Because
it's that little RNG effect that he has that just makes every game a little bit different.
Yeah. I a lot of people are like, don't even draft champions with him. I love doing the whole even just play multiple champions with him is fun. Play spells with him is fun. You can play whatever style you want with him and it's fun.
Yeah. And he just doesn't lose. I've accidentally won so many games with him. I'm like, oh, they died. Oops.
Yeah,
for real.
I was still having fun playing cards.
And if for whatever reason you happen to find yourself in an awkward position, you just invoke some obliteration spells and just remove the problem, right? So
yeah. Also, Jeweled Gauntlets that gives your spells crit and overwhelm on his. Sometimes it'll hit his champion spell. And then when he plays it...
Oh, yep, I've had that happen.
You do like 200 damage to the enemy next. It's
true. Yeah.
So funny. Alright. Another champion I hope we won't have disagreement on is Azir. I think he's regional best, and it's maybe close with Qide.
Yep. I personally prefer Qide in terms of regional best, but I mean he's strong contender in my opinion.
So I have basically only played Qide at 4 stars for years, and she's still only sitting at 5 stars.
She completely changes. She completely changes at 6-star.
The sharing of keywords and stuff like that is obviously cool. I personally really love Qide. She was like one of my most played champions when basically everything was 3-star and below. I thought her kit was incredibly fun at 3 stars.
Well, this is Azir though. We're just comparing.
Azir, a regional best for me.
I'm just gonna throw Qide up into S2.
Yeah, true. Qide S. Yeah, we just talked about it. Right? Yeah.
I feel. I mean, so my thing is, I mean, obviously, if you find like the item in your run that. For Azir, that makes you draw all your champions. What is it? The Far.
I don't even think you need it.
Whatever. If you don't need it.
I mean, if you don't draw like more than one champion, like let's say you just draw double Azir at the start, and so all you have is Azir. Like he's not as strong. Whereas Kaisa, I don't even need to draw her. Like she's.
What are you running on Azir?
I'm running double Star Gem and Chosen by the Stars.
Okay, change Chosen by the Stars for Oath of the Guardians,
Yup.
and then your problems are solved.
Yup.
When you draw one champion, you always have multiple champions that way.
Yup.
Yeah, but he doesn't share his stuff with
Doesn't need it.
those ones, though,
Not,
right?
yeah,
So,
it doesn't matter.
fair enough.
They have double stats.
Look, I am not opposed to saying that they're twinsies.
I just
That's
really
fair.
like it. You
I'm
know,
okay with that.
she like reliably. You can get Scout with your, supporting champion. You get tons of stats. You oftentimes get lifesteal, other stuff. Like you don't even really need it, honestly. But
Running Hex score on her is fun.
yeah. Perfect hex score is great on her.
Yeah.
You run lots of stuff. I just find that she is very reliable. But Azir is also. You
Azir
guys are
wins
probably
turn
right
one
that
every game.
Azir wins turn 1 every day.
I have had scenarios where Azir sort of
You can
where he
whiff.
flopped a little bit, where he whiffed. Yeah, exactly. And so I
It's
have
rare,
had those
but,
scenarios.
Like,
But
it can happen.
Yeah, and then you win turn 3.
And then you win turn 3.
Yeah.
As soon as you get one champion down, like you win the game.
I just
Try it out
feel
with
like-
Oath of the Guardians, and then see how you feel.
yeah, Kaisa
yeah.
with like getting all the keywords and stuff, like because you get so many keywords, like you very reliably get lifesteal. Even if you have a bad turn, you very reliably get back up to full health, and you're fine. Like it's very close. I'm okay. I'm okay with. I'll okay with putting her at S though, and Azir at regional best. I'm okay with it. It's fine.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, again, like when I said he's the best, I also mentioned Kaiser,
Right.
and there was a reason for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, agreed. And one thing I do want to mention with Azir is I think pre 6-star he's fun, but he's not,
Free
like,
6-star.
Yeah.
I don't know if
Yeah.
I would go that low. I don't know if I'd go that low. But his 6-star is so unique, and I think that
It's
it
so
really
much fun.
it really ups the fun value. It really makes his kit just really come together. It does something that like really no other champion in the game does.
Yeah.
The whole sharing of your items is incredibly strong. You
You
create
can
a lot
use
of
it to
broken
play
stuff.
champions that don't normally exist in the game. So I'm like, if I wanted to play, so I did this on Soraka before Soraka was released. I'm like, how would I build Soraka? And then I like gave her relics, except I just put it on Azir. And then I found Soraka as a support champion, and I'm like, now I have Soraka in the game. You could do that. You could do that with Ryze if you wanted. You could do it with like Fiora. You could any champion you want to play because of that transference of relics. You have sort of. I mean, you obviously don't have their star powers.
Right.
You have Azir's star powers, but like you could put relics on them.
Yep.
Yeah, and
played
it's funny
Katarina.
because like the champion nodes are better than any power node. Like you don't need powers on Azir at all, except for his 6-stars, right? You don't need powers in the game. You just hit up all the relic nodes for champions and just put them all on him, and you just laugh to victory because it's so fun. You drop a whole board of level 2 champions on turn 1, and you just smash face. It's so fun. It's great.
He's like actually insane. Yeah.
I will put one thing on him that I don't like is his 4-star.
4-star. Yeah.
I am not a fan of the fact. So for those who maybe are not aware, his 5-star and I guess 2-star or something. Anyway, when you drop the first 2 units you put down, or play or summon, I guess it's first 2 units summoned, you get +1/+1 with his 2-star, and with his 5-star it becomes +2/+2. If you have his 4-star, you start with a unit on board, and with Azir, oftentimes if you have his 6-star, you're playing 2 champions on turn 1. And me personally, I would prefer to have both my champions have +2/+2 rather than a stupid little rock hopper getting +2/+2, and then my other champion I drop not getting that +2/+2. So I personally have never purchased his 4-star on Azir specifically for that region. reason, and they don't have the ability to disable stars, so I pretty much never plan on purchasing it. I think if they made it so you could disable stars, I would get it, because then I might try out other things with him. But yeah, I don't like that there's sort of anti-synergy with that.
So I agree with you, but I don't think it's as bad as everyone makes it out to be. Like, it's fine.
I mean, it's fine. It's not a big deal. Like, it's... and, you know, but prior to his 6-star, it's helpful because you get the quick +2/+2 just by dropping your first unit. So
it was actually bad in Baron Nashor, where everything has vulnerable anyway, and then the what's it called, Roiling Sands, can just never be removed unless you override it.
Yeah, I think
Classic.
his 4 stars trash.
Yeah, his 4-star. I think it's fine. Like, honestly.
It's
anyway, it doesn't
S-tier
matter.
for me.
We can't agree on the. I mean, we're gonna be in this range though, right? I think it's like a D. You guys are an F on his 4-star.
Yeah, it's one of the worst ones in the game. In fact, I think it actually makes the pool of powers available as like it makes it worse. The fact that that's available. Like
that it's added to the general pool.
No, just remove it from the game entirely.
Yeah, I think so.
I'd agree.
Yeah,
I'm okay with there's got to be
like
things that are bad in the game, right? It helps make the things that are good feel better. But you know.
See, I never agree with that. I think you could just not have it. It's fine. Also, rip a Rumi shield. You know what I'm saying? All right. Bard. I would put like D to F. He's not very good. He just doesn't.
He's very slow.
He just doesn't fast enough.
Yeah, I'd agree. I think he's D to F for sure.
I think that he's okay. I think his power level is like A tier.
What?
For being by the way, he's only a 3-star champion.
Yeah.
Right?
Now, of the 3-star champions, he is not a high one.
I think his power
level
is insanely high.
When Aurelian's Soul, like the 4.5, was the strongest thing in the game, he was fine. You found evolution on him, and he has infinite just destroy that adventure.
Yeah, he has infinite scaling. He's one of the few like 3-star champions that you can easily see just a whole board of 30/30s and stuff like that. Basically, and I tested it on stream the other day. He needs about 4 to 5
mana gems.
Yeah, mana gems, basically. 4 to 5 mana gems, and about 10 chimes to trigger in order for his kit to start kind of like going off. And then I do run like the spell build on him, echoing plus like stuff like that, so you can just spam his spell to get more chimes, etc. But once his engine is going, it's unstoppable.
So I agree with you.
He also gives keywords, so like you're very often getting lifesteal. So the chip damage you take early, you're usually recouping. Yeah. The complaint is that the first 3-4 turns he's too slow, which means at the higher level gameplay he's just kind of unplayable. But I think that his power level is easily A tier.
So I agree with everything you said, and that's why I put him in D to F.
Yeah, hopefully when they come out with his stars, they fix the early game. Yeah.
Once he can start playing spells, and once his chimes start going off, like, yeah, you're right. He has a full board of 30/30s, and you can find any keyword you want. Like, the problem is getting there doesn't work in, like, the modern era, really.
Yeah.
All right.
I agree. He's missing
his
something.
powers are good.
But,
Caitlyn...
I don't think he belongs in D, but...
Caitlyn's like an S or an A.
Yeah, I would put her around A.
Like an A.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Caitlyn's an interesting one for me. I think she's a solid A. At 3-star, when in the early games of playing this game, Caitlyn 3 stars and below gameplay level, basically, right? She was a star, right? Kind of up there with Kaisa for me, right? I played her a lot. She did a lot of cool stuff. Really enjoyed playing her. And then when I started playing some of the higher game level stuff, she fell off incredibly hard, in my opinion. And yeah, but now I'm starting to get her back into more stars, and she's starting to pop off again. And so yeah, she's very fun to play. I really enjoy playing her. It's so satisfying seeing them draw cards and their board just disappears, right? So yeah,
Her
I really like
6-star
playing
is
her.
the most fun and 6-star in the game, probably.
I can't wait to play it. Honestly, I still don't have.
Yeah,
it,
her 6-star
but, yeah.
makes her so much fun. Yeah, and when you hit those crits, it's just so satisfying.
Yeah, I'm excited to play her 6 stars. She's like I said, for new players, when you're playing like your average 3-star and below stuff, Caitlyn is very solid, very consistent, fun to play. And again, watching the board just disappear when the bombs pop is so satisfying.
On Zoe, she ran out of flash bomb traps because they make new poros every round. She would just run out of traps. It's just like, oh, her kit does nothing now.
That's hilarious.
So I wish there was a different way to like cycle more in, but aside from that, I think she's just really fun to play, and she's like just kind of a good champion.
I
Yeah.
cycle puff caps into their deck with her by using
Alright.
the Spirit Blossom Timo relic.
Mischief Makers. I haven't tried that yet. I should. That
I
sounds
haven't
fun.
either.
It
Does
is
sound
fun. You make nuclear bombs in their deck just by because the puff caps also hit for extra damage.
Right. They're
They
like
hit
tripled.
for 3, I think they hit for 3 instead of 1. So, yep. And then whenever she
was just
attacks,
playing her today.
she plants. And actually, when she, her attack trigger, when it does damage equal to the number of traps that went off this turn, that plants puff caps with that relic. That triggered plants that many puff caps. So it's not
That
like a
sounds fun,
ton.
actually.
Like you do like an extra, 20 damage to their Nexus, and it plants 20 shrooms in their deck. But then each of those, when they draw them, are doing another 3 damage. So anyway,
Yeah.
we all
by the way,
agree with
can we-
her.
Can we move Bard to can't agree? He is not DRF. He's a solid.
He's
B.
definitely DRF, but I'll put him in can't agree.
I
I mean, that's literally what the
yeah,
tier's for. If
yeah.
we're not agreeing,
Yeah, I'm just sitting there looking at it, being like, my boy don't belong down there.
He does. He
Alright.
does.
I mean, like I said, I agree with everything you said, and in like maybe even up to like 5-star content, you can play him, and as long as you get the time to set him up, he's fine. He's great. But you just don't get that time in harder adventures. That's the problem. All right.
Yeah, I would not want to be playing
Darius?
him even into like 5-star Viego. I would feel like he's probably gonna struggle.
He's probably
Whereas
fine at
there-
that.
I don't know. I don't know if he's fast enough to, unless you get like super good powers or something like that. But like even the first spider fight you go into with 5-star Viego, like he's probably gonna struggle to get through that.
Yeah, that fight is mean though.
It's like
Bro.
I
People always say
I
like
just don't think-
Viego's the easiest 5-star, and it's just like no, Lissandra's the easiest because that spider fight exists.
Yep.
True.
Like yeah, I just think he just really struggles about anything that has a decently wide board early on.
Yeah.
Anyway,
But if he lives,
if he lives,
The health with lifesteal. There have been so many games where I've gone down to like 2 health with him, and then I just pop lifesteal and I get it all back in one hit.
yeah, I mean that's what that's how I would stall like just naturally in that in like the high level adventures.
his
well,
his spell that
level
does
5
like
stars.
the damage and stun is good for stalling, but yeah, it's I don't know. I'd still DRF for him.
I mean,
but anyway,
look, we
we
all
can
have the same vision of how Bard works. We're just putting him in a different tier based on that vision.
yeah.
True, exactly. Yep, exactly. Mhm.
All right, Darius is interesting because the best way to play Darius is not to, and then if you do that, then he's kind of like an A tier. But if you try to play Darius for Darius, he's probably like a B tier.
Yeah, I'd probably toss him in around B. I think for most general play styles, from my perspective. Yeah, I know there's some things you can do where you just load them up with re-rolls and whatnot and go for that. But
Then you get a good support champion with double attack, and then he gives that support champion +4 and overwhelm.
yeah,
and then carve a path is the best power in the game, probably.
yeah. Carve a path is amazing.
Darius is so weird. I agree. I want him to be an A, but he's probably a B.
That's fine.
I completely disagree with the fact that like you don't play him. I love playing Darius. I don't know what.
I mean, I play for playing him. I agree with you, Qide. I like his, especially if you have his relic. Like you get that rally and you're just like, boom, this feels good.
Yeah. So I didn't run him at 6 stars for a long time, so I wasn't getting the free unit. But at 6 star, like he is a aggro face smashing champion by definition, right? And if he basically doesn't overwhelm and win, yeah, you're kind of boned. So yeah, in like maybe Zoe 10 star, he might fall off in a weird way because of the relic or because of the landmark or whatever. But I have a ton of fun playing him. I love just swinging with my units, and if they die, I don't even care. And then you get to like the point where you just play Darius, and yeah, he just wins again. So like, I really enjoy it, but I do agree that like in a weird way, I'm always taking chip damage, and I could lose fights, and I'm always like, yeah, I'm kind of surprised I lost that fight when I lose with him, because I'm like, yeah, I should have just been smashing face with so much damage that they couldn't have stopped it. Definitely falls off in like Deadly Plus because the stats are so much higher, right? So that becomes a little bit of a problem. And I think that's kind of where he falls off, is because he doesn't have like a lot of stat generation.
Yeah, he doesn't scale like really at all.
Yeah, he just has like strong unit. So if you're going against other units that have lots of stats, he definitely just like cannot break through. So I never think about playing him against like, you know, a deadly, especially if it's deadly with stats, right? He's just a lot of fun to play. I really like him, so I'm cool with the solid B.
I will say, at low stars, like in the early game before Constellations existed, he was my fastest champion on almost every adventure.
Yeah, I think certainly he was very strong in those early days, but yep.
Like, I have clears with him that are faster than Misfortune 6-star clears.
Yeah, like a 3-minute clear or something, right? Like, it's crazy.
Yeah.
If you're a new player and you just want to win really, really fast, it doesn't matter what the thing you're going against. It's 3-star and below. Get Darius to 3 stars and you will just smash it. Yeah.
Yeah. No. Yeah, I don't know. Whatever. He costs 6. That's his problem.
Agreed.
Take that 6, turn it into a 3. He's like the SS of S tier champions.
Yeah, which you can run the whole like what's that one where you deal 3 damage to all champions, but they cost 1 less for each unit on the board, right?
Oh, Disciple of Shadows.
Yeah, that one. You could run that on him, and it does help getting him out a lot sooner. And like you said, by the time you drop him, you don't even necessarily care about the other units, especially because when you attack, you get another one, right? So, yeah.
All right. Diana.
S tier.
I would put it. Okay.
She's the one champion I've run into Zoe. I've tried some other 3-star champions into Zoe, but her, I one-shot it with her, no problem. She's absolutely just like godly. It's so easy to go infinite with her.
Brilliance.
Yep.
What's the third?
Chosen by the Stars.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. Obviously.
And then you just get double attack by playing her, and you just overwhelm and smash. You just, because you have Challenger and Overwhelm and stuff, you have ton of stats, basically as many until you fail your draw, but you're drawing 2 cards each time. Like, you have a really good chance of drawing into more Pale Cascades, and you just smash. It's super easy. She's
Qide,
good.
what do you feel?
Yeah, she, in my opinion, she's basically like an auction duplicate, or like a Master Yi duplicate.
Oh, she is way better than auction,
or even a
in my opinion.
Duplicate. But what I mean is like play style. You basically play her, and then you just dump all of your spells on her in 1 turn, and you just smash face and win.
Yep.
It is so insanely boring. And if you don't get Diana, I mean, obviously you're running.
Well, if you're running
and
Echoing
stuff,
Spirit,
right?
yeah,
But,
it's pretty hard
yeah,
not to
obviously,
draw her.
yeah, agreed. But like, if you don't, then it's weird. And then like, everything else in her kit is not good. So like, if we're talking about deck wise, it's just like not fun. It's very much like I play this champion and I only do one thing, and that's how I win.
That's
And
fair.
to me, that's not a good design. That's terrible. And I
think
understand
it's
most
fun.
champions kind of fall in that category to some degree, but for her, she's just like line up her, line up Auction, line up Master Yi, line up Jax, line up Varus. Put them all in a line. If you were to be like, who's the one that hurts you? I'd be like, they're all the same. So, to me, they
I don't know
have
if I
the
would put
exact same
Jax
play
there.
style. They feel the exact same to me. No difference. Yeah, I just vibes wise, she's a D for me. Power wise, yeah, she's probably an S, but yeah, so is Auction. But yeah,
I think she's more reliable and stronger than Akshan. You one turn kill way more often with her than you do with Akshan.
yeah, sure, of course. But is it any more fun than Auction? No.
We need a second list for fun.
Yeah, if we're just factoring in.
Well, this
fun
is why it's vibes, right? Like, yeah, power level's high. Fun, never. I never want to play her. I think she's incredibly boring. I hate looking at her. Not as much as Auction, but she's in that category. Like, if there was that category of one champion just play the same spell over and over on that champion, yeah, she's in that category. Auction.
I like that
Yi,
playstyle.
Yeah,
I don't know if
Yeah,
there's
but
something
we have
wrong
5
with me.
champions like that.
I mean,
But also play
I didn't want to.
incremental games.
She's not someone I want to play all the time, but when I'm like, hey, I'm going to play Diana, I feel good about it. I'm just like, yeah, I'm going to smash some face. I don't have to think too hard. Just got to make sure I don't draft other spells on accident, and I'm good. Just.
If I never played her again, I would never miss it.
Oh, man.
She's
No,
actually the
I
champion I
would.
played the most
I definitely would.
pre-Constellation.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So I would do the Aurelian Soul Adventure with Gale Force before it got changed, and then double Bounty Hunters Renown, and I would see how fast I could beat Aurelian Soul. Because you could usually just one-shot the Nexus, like, every time. And yeah, I would do that every day.
I think she
As,
was
like, my
one of
daily
the
filler.
last champions I ever leveled and like got stars for.
You just
I
have
had zero interest
you
in
just
playing
hate
her
her.
beforehand. I have zero interest playing her now, which is funny because I love playing her in like League of Legends, right? Which I think her kit's very fun there. But yeah, I don't know. I think she's just very boring.
Okay. Well, you agree she's an S power-wise. That's good enough for me
Yeah.
to keep her in S. Okay. Echo
You can
is...
keep her there.
Echo's an S. Like, he has 100 ways to go infinite.
Yeah,
I think he's an A, but yeah.
I'm between A and S myself, so not.
Okay, you're not gonna argue too much. So.
Yeah, not gonna argue too hard.
He's a weird one for me. I think like 3 stars and below, he's very mediocre. Once you get to his
Actually, I don't know
6
if I agree with
stars,
that.
I think that
I don't even
for
have a
me-
6-star.
for me, he's this champion where you throw cards infinitely.
And you don't need
It's
his
the same
six.
as
You don't
Diana,
need his
except
6-star
the
at
card is
all.
different.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm playing so many cards with him, and after I've played like 10 cards, I'm sitting here being like, what did I just accomplish? Like, my board state hasn't changed, my whatever hasn't changed. But yeah, I'm also dropping like, insanely strong units, and I'm attacking for a lot of power, and I'm getting... Now, he has some of the most fun spells in the game, for sure. The, summon a copy of every unit attacking is insanely fun. The, resummon your units that died this round is insanely fun. The, when you see your champion, or when you see a unit in prediction double its stats, he's one of the only, the only champion that can very reliably go, to the integer max, right? For power. So, yeah, he's insanely strong, but... At the same time, I'm like, I played 10 cards. What did I just accomplish? So yeah, to me, he's a little weird. He's very heavy on slinging spells. He's absolutely a unit I would not play if I could not 3x, 4x the game.
Fair. His I think it's his 2-star that has created spells cost 1 or created
Yeah, he has
cards
Wild
cost 1 less.
Inspiration.
Just like he has
Yeah,
default Wild Inspiration, which is so good. I'm sure that that's probably why you're putting him in S tier, just because you could go infinite with him
I
so many
mean-
ways with that. But yeah,
Okay. I'm not saying I don't use that to its fullest. I don't like aim for like a Spirit Stone Infinite or anything.
right,
with him.
right.
You just play Called Shot 100 times and then
Yeah,
you
yeah.
draw parallel
As long as
convergence and
as
win the
long as
game.
you have chosen by the stars on him or whatever, he's gonna grow and yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
just
yeah,
like
sure.
eventually you find parallel convergence and you win the game.
Yep.
And like,
Yep.
I don't even think he needs to level up to do it. Like, he's just
Yeah. And Parallel Convergence is a fun
He's
card.
insane.
So like,
Yeah.
his 4-star or whatever sorcery, like
Yeah,
Yeah.
Sword,
give him
and that's so
sorcery
good.
and wild
That's so
inspiration
good.
to start.
Yeah, it's just a really
his
strong.
kit is crazy
baseline.
good. It's
Yeah.
insane for
Yeah.
sure. I sling so many cards with him, and I'm like, what
Sure.
did I accomplish?
I mean, if
Yeah.
you don't like playing Akshan or Diana, then Echo is probably also not for you.
Of those, he definitely is more preferable than those for sure.
All right.
Elder Dragon. I have no strong feelings about Elder Dragon. He's like S tier.
yeah, he's
Yeah,
he's
6
actually
stars, he's
quite
S tier.
quite strong. I would probably put him at A. He is heavily reliant on the draft. I think he's good.
I would say if Jin or Fiddlesticks didn't exist in the Runeterra space, he would probably be regional best.
Yeah,
uh,
I think. Well, Evelyn exists.
Yeah, I would not put him on
Yeah.
the. Yeah, would not even put him in the top 3 of regional best.
So Evelyn's a weird
really-
one for me. I haven't played her at 6 stars, and I played her at like 4 stars for a very long time. So
she's
I just
still
play her
at
at
5
3
star or
stars.
whatever. Like she's. Yeah,
I play her
she's-
at 3 stars. She's one of the best champions of the
Yeah,
game.
yeah. You
I
could-
mean, her
I
stun
beat-
lock ability is insane. Yeah, for sure.
I beat the 6.5 Fiddlesticks adventure at like level 22.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Evelyn is very strong. I agree. Yeah. I think Elder Dragon is a solid S at 6 stars.
I think Dragon Boons put him in S tier, just because like he has infinite healing even if like nothing goes right, and I don't know, his units are all giant. He can't be stopped. But I mean, I wouldn't argue too much about A. But
I
don't know,
personally,
I think
I'm pretty strongly would put him in A over S. I feel like he's not fast enough to be S tier in my opinion.
okay, I agree he's not fast, but we'll put him
Playing
in
him on like
category,
turn
I think.
2 or turn 3 is not fast enough.
I don't. He doesn't. It's. No, he is pretty reliant, but like,
Do you guys run cease and desist on him?
I used to. I don't think I do now. Right now, I'm running the build on him that I had for Zoe, which was I was running the Annie Relic and Great Talons, which was fun. That made the Zoe adventure super easy running those on him, and then of course Titan or Starforge gauntlets, whatever.
Cease and desist is so fun. Drop him on the turn that's not
Yeah.
even your attack turn,
Yeah.
and you just win.
Yeah. You could do the like Disciple of Shadows and the what's it called Cease and Desist, and yeah, you could certainly just be dropping him super early with that stuff. So yeah, I mean
Cloud Drake
he's
is also
good,
insane.
but I don't know. I still put him at A. You also,
You're not vibing with him. That's fair.
but
He's kind of boring in a weird way.
I agree with that. Playing him does nothing for me.
Yeah.
Like he just, I don't think I'm a big units kind of guy. Like if we accidentally get to big units through some alternate way, then I love that. But I think if the idea is we just play big units, I think I'm less interested in that. I want something weird to happen when I'm playing the game.
Yeah.
If nothing weird's happening, then I'm just bored.
Yeah, you're not a Titanic person. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean I like Titanic stuff, but I enjoy playing him. Like, don't get me wrong, I just don't feel like his power level is quite at S. If I'm looking at other S tier champions, I just
I don't think I could ever lose a game with him.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Maybe, yeah,
I
that's
can't
fair.
imagine losing with him.
That's fair.
But I could definitely
mean,
see not vibing with him. So
I mean,
yeah.
But yeah, I mean, he's a little
It's close.
slower than other champions, but I don't think slow necessarily makes you not strong. Or
that's
it
true.
just,
No, that's true.
I mean, it sometimes makes you not strong, depending on like what you need to deal with. But he also has, like, his ocean boon is just it heals like 6 or something.
Yeah, when you have his 6-star,
Elder?
yeah, his 6-star definitely does make a difference. I played him for a long time without his 6-star, which I think I still think he was plenty good without it. I think in terms of
Yeah,
the
he's
impact of
fine without
6-star
it.
for the region, like
I would
you're
put him
fine
like
with him.
an A or B without his 6-star, and I
Yeah.
think his 6-star just elevates it. Like, it sounds like it does nothing, but it's pretty good.
It's
I mean,
insanely good.
I am fine with like top of A, or you guys maybe I'll let you convince me to put him at S, but like
Here's something.
I could go top of A. It's the same
Elder
as us.
Dragon is one of the few champions or decks that you can win a game without even playing your champion. You do not need Elder Dragon to win because
Sure.
the other dragons are good enough. You can just play without him. There have been multiple times where I've never drawn Elder Dragon, and I'm like, yeah, I don't care. I'm still playing like a 18/18 Cloud Drake along with 6 other dragons that do crazy stuff and are also super strong, and I still just smash face. Who needs Elder Dragon? I don't. So like, yeah, I think in regards to almost every single deck requiring the champion to be successful, Elder Dragon is one of the very few ones where you do not need the champion at all to be just as strong. Yeah,
he
you
doesn't
win not as
really
quickly,
have
but-
scaling with that. I mean, I feel like if you're playing into big boards on a regular basis, like, and you don't draw him, you can end up in a rough spot every once in a while.
I mean, draw maybe a little bit sometimes. You're kind of low on the draw, but like he gets barrier almost every single time. You know, especially if you get the dragon where it's like share keyword or share dragon boons with everybody. Cloud Drake basically means you could play your whole hand for free. Yeah, I do, except for maybe extremely high content and maybe extremely power scaling deadlies or nightmares or whatever. He might fall behind on if you don't draw him, but I've never played Elder Dragon and been like, oh, I didn't draw Elder Dragon, I guess I lose. Whereas
yeah, I
other
think
decks,
play him into a couple weekly nightmare deadlies and see how it goes.
yeah, but there are also other units where I would never even play the unit into maybe the same nightmare because like they don't even stand a single chance, right? Whereas Elder Dragon at least does.
Yeah, I'm like S tier is I don't know. I just feel like these are champions I could regularly run into like high tier nightmares, and I'm not going to have a problem unless it has stuff like it shrinks all your units to 1/1. You know, of course, there's always pretty much every champion's going to have some sort of counter. But
yeah, I think S tier they should be able to basically win anything, right?
Right.
I mean,
So I'm
like
cool
I
with
said,
him
I don't
today,
have strong
but-
feelings.
I think he gets a lot of hate for a weird reason. I think he's incredibly strong, but
I agree, he's strong. I just I don't. I have to make determinations somewhere.
yeah, sure. I'm cool with him being an A. I'm cool with
Alright.
him being an A.
Okay, so here's a question: is Elise the regional best, or is Viego the regional best?
That's a hard one.
I mean, personally, Elise is probably top 5 for me. So for me, she's regional best. But I haven't played Viego at 6 stars yet, so I have to reserve judgment a little bit. But he isn't super strong without it, and he's also very fun without it. So yeah, but me, Elise, I don't know. Her and her spiders for me just go super crazy mode. I absolutely loved her at 3 stars. I thought she could take on most content at 3 stars. And then when they came out with her 6-star, it was just like insanely better. And also she's just incredibly fun to play too. So for me, regional best, but easily S tier.
I would put Viego as regional best just because he has, in my opinion, more sort of answers against big board stuff and things like that. It's and you just like play out your whole hand super quickly, and you have really good scaling with Viego. So I personally put him a little bit above Elise, but it is like I still would like internally debate in my head about it. So
this is the Kai'Sa.
Yeah, the Kai'Sa Azir issue.
Boundary.
But I think with this one, I would reverse
because we put Azir here and Kai'Sa there, we'll put Elise there, and then we'll put Viego there. So here's the thing I did with Viego one day. I said, can I beat the 6.5 Aurelion Soul with no relics? And the answer was yes. And it wasn't hard at all.
Yeah, he's ridiculous. It's so insane with his 6-star.
I mean, Elise consistently for me just wins turn 1.
Yeah,
her Spiderling's get elusive, double attack very easily, especially with like the support champions. In my opinion, you always pick like the cheapest support champion with good item you can find or good keywords you can find. Almost always gets lifesteal. If the Spiderlings die, who cares? They almost always have Deathless. Like, she's just insanely good to me. But again, I haven't played Viego at 6 stars, but he is very strong.
He's very strong.
6-star
accelerates his win condition by like 2 rounds probably.
Right. Yeah.
So aside from that, he feels kind of the same, but like you're often playing everything on turn 1.
Yeah, especially if I fish for his the what's it called spell that kills one of your units and summons 2 of the ephemerals. What's that called?
I don't remember its name right now.
Is it like Echoing Mist or something like that?
Shape of Fear.
Shape of Fear. Okay, yeah. Echoing Mist that's the one that summons like a what's it called?
It's not a spell. You just made it up.
Did I? Oh, my bad. What's the one that summons the burst speed? Summons the dude that like the more you summon of them, they get bonus stuff.
Maybe Encroaching Mist.
Encroaching Mist.
Yeah. Now at 3 stars, right? If we compared them both at 3 stars, I think Elise is consistently
way better
than
yeah.
Viego.
Yeah. Sure. I'd agree with that. But I think with 6-star. Her 6-star you don't even need, like it doesn't really do much.
True.
But his 6-star is huge. Like if you're like planning out your account, definitely spend your 6-star on Viego before you spend a 6-star on Elise. Elise's 4-star is fantastic. Her 4-star is huge.
I'm glad you said that because I was gonna say that adaptation was an insane addition to the game, which came out with Elise. Right, love it.
Yeah. What a crazy thing to give.
It fits perfectly.
You know, like they give Rockhopper to Azir and then adaptation to
Right?
Sometimes you look at the 4 stars and you're like, why? Or like, yeah, it's you either say why or like it's fine, I guess.
Yeah.
Like it's a little bit here, like disarmed or whatever. When that's on someone, you're like, okay, sure. And then they give adaptation to Elise, and you're like, yeah.
Or they give the barrier one to either Ambessa or to Yumi and stuff like that, where you're just like, this is insane.
I kind of wish Ambessa didn't have it. Like I know people like it and it's good. It makes it so much harder to kill her.
And you just want to kill your own champions.
Exactly. It's really messing up my Guardian Angel resummons. Alright. Evelyn is probably S tier.
Yeah, S tier. If it wasn't for Fiddle, I would put her in regional best, but
yeah, and one of the champions that also has like a multiple level up animations that are consistently pulled off, which allow you to do the level up relics, which are a lot of fun and abuse them, right? So
yep.
I agree. I think she's very fun to play, very, very strong, and she just wins.
The funny thing with her like fact that you sort of don't want to kill too many, like you don't want to use too many of your husks right away because it'll kill like her leveling up process. It's kind of a weird quirky thing with her that you're almost like, man, I wish they just let her D-level all the time. Like that her 6-star or something just made it so that she can permanently like cycle, right? But
I think it's less bad when you have her 6-star to burn them a little bit. But yeah, especially at like 3 stars when you're playing her,
Yeah.
you want to maximize. You probably want to get 4 of them in, and so you can only lose 2 units otherwise.
Yep.
If you mistime or you overly level her without, planning it out sometimes. I have lost like a fight or whatever, or stalled, I should say, because I'm like, oh, I don't get the activation of the full stun or something like that. So yeah, you do have to be a little bit careful with the over leveling on her, but otherwise very strong. Yeah.
Every fight I've lost on Evelyn has been to not drawing Evelyn.
Also
Well,
fair.
if you're running her relic, it's very easy to draw her.
I know, it really helps.
You're somewhat
It
guaranteed.
forces you to have her. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Fiddlesticks, I mean,
Yeah.
Before we get to
reasonable as-
Fiddlesticks, time check. We've been going for a little bit over an hour.
yeah.
Yeah.
Do we want to call
I mean,
it after Fiddlesticks, or do we want to keep going?
I mean, I'm good for another half hour or so, but
Yeah, I'm having a good time.
Yeah, I mean, I'm cool. I can go half an hour too,
all right.
Okay, cool.
and then I need to eat.
Yeah, same.
Fair.
Okay,
Yeah,
Fiddlesticks
Fiddlesticks
is like obviously the original best, right?
I mean, in my opinion, he might be game best. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I mean,
You-
my for game best, I'm between Aurelion Sol, Jinx, Fiddlesticks, and Swain.
Jinx, interesting.
No. To me, game best are only between Aurelion Sol or Fiddlesticks.
Okay. That's.
I don't think
mean,
Jinx is anywhere even close because simple things like toughness just screw her over.
Not if you roll lethality or perfection.
Yeah, I don't think we should consider powers to making a champion good if we're talking game best. Aurelion Sol doesn't need any
There's
extra
like
powers to be game
0 adventures with like a tough nexus. I think there's like 1. Like
best. Fiddlesticks doesn't need. Fiddlesticks literally does not care about any modifier in the game.
Fiddlesticks is worse against Zoe with
Yeah.
the tough nexus.
Yeah, I think he I had
completely
plenty of
disagree.
champions I had an easier time doing Zoe with than I did Fiddlesticks. So
Fiddlesticks was the very first champion I took into Zoe, completely blind, and I won first try. No questions asked. He just does not care about anything. He just wins.
Look, I'm not gonna argue too much.
yeah, I mean, he's definitely regional
Yeah,
best.
yeah,
He's definitely
yeah.
regional best. I think Aurelion
we're
Sol
arguing
is
about game
probably
best,
a
right?
stronger champion overall, but yeah, it's fine.
Who do you think is?
Aurelion Sol. I think he's stronger overall.
Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, those are
Yeah.
my 4 top champions, and like I cannot decide between them because they do different things.
Yeah, they
Agreed.
do. Yeah, the
Agreed.
champions are different. It's fine.
Fiddlesticks without his 6-star is significantly worse than Aurelion Sol, right?
Yeah, I would put him
a
in
4-star or
like.
something.
It depends on if you have his 5-star or not. Where I would put him after that.
Yeah, right, exactly. So
At 3-star, I would put him in like a B.
agreed. Yeah, he's solid, but not that great. Once he gets 6-star though, holy cow, it's insane.
Yeah. The fact that you do nothing and then like your first unit you play is a 2020
Yeah.
on round 2, it's just like, okay, I don't know how that happened, but it's cool.
Yeah, and their board just died. And also, by the way, oh, you know what's funny? Like, I don't care about any of your restrictions on your Nexus health or anything like that. Yeah, I'll just deck you. Who cares?
Yeah, he is nice for being
Yeah.
able to do that.
And if I don't deck you, then I just overwhelm you and kill you on turn 3. It's just insane.
He saves
He's
you
not.
time in real life.
Yeah, and it's funny because he's not a turn 1 win champion, right? He's
No.
not like an Elise. He's not an Azir. But like, yeah, you just with Fiddlesticks, you literally do whatever you want. It doesn't matter what cards you draft. It doesn't matter your support champion. It doesn't matter even what cards you play on each turn. You just win.
Yeah.
All right, you guys. Can we finally get some D to F champions here? What do you think?
Karen.
Insane.
What?
Garen is definitely not D to F.
No, come on. We have to agree on this, please.
No way. No
You want to
way.
put Garrett on the same level as like Aatrox and Darius?
Yes.
Oh
Yes.
no!
In fact,
No fucking
if we're
way.
comparing Garen, if we're comparing 3-star champs, right? 3-star champs to just 3-star champs, Garen is easily A or S tier.
What? No. No, not
Are you
even.
kidding?
Like,
Every
he
time
is
you
nowhere
strike, you
near
get
Diana's
+2/+2?
level of anything. He is.
Oh my god, he's insane.
No fucking way.
Easily A tier. Absolutely. Powerhouse. He's one of those champions. His kit is very, very good at 3 stars. You basically just play units and win.
No,
It
you know,
does not matter.
I mean, it depends on like how many down we're going. He's in like the upper half of 3
I mean,
star.
I would put Jack above him. I would put Janna above him. I would put
Jack is
Jax
definitely
above
F tier.
him. Jack is not F tier. Jack is way
Jack is
better
like-
than
hold,
Garen.
hold.
This is crazy.
He's only 5 away. Let's he's 5 away.
Garen for me is 100% a solid B even at 3 stars. Yes, he can't do deadly content, but he's only 3 stars.
I think that's
We
what makes him
shouldn't
DNF.
be comparing him to other 6 stars, in my opinion. He's definitely a B tier for his power level. Yeah.
Like I
Putting him
put
in F is insane.
I put
You're saying he's at the same
Diana.
power
I
level as
put Diana
Orb?
in
Come on.
S tier compared to 6-star champions, like 6-star
Yeah, and I don't agree
constellation
with
champions.
that.
When you're comparing all the champions here, I cannot put him above into B and
And
C.
I think once
no
he gets
way.
his 6-star, he's gonna easily be up there to S tier.
You know what's crazy is he's the first champion that he was like the preview champion for Constellations.
Oh, that's crazy.
And he still doesn't have his 6-star.
That's funny.
Yeah, also, a major
What
complaint of mine,
happened?
him and Bard being in the welcoming starter package or whatever, for the Constellation bundle or whatever, you know, I can't buy it because they're not 6 stars, and so I would just be wasting my shards or whatever. Yeah, can we please get 6 stars for them so I can buy that bundle and I can stop looking at it, please and thank you.
Okay. So I do think he is viable more than he looks viable. So like I beat Baron Nashor with him at 3 stars, right? Because obviously he doesn't have more than 3 stars. And no epic relics, I think also. He's probably also better with Sentinel's Plate now, because I was using Berserker's Buckle before. He does have a Spellslinger build where you can use Judgment a lot of times. That's like kind of how he wins, is you just get to enough mana where you can like play Judgment, and then that's a really good
Strike the
spell.
whole board. Yeah.
Yeah, and then you clear
That's
the board.
foil on
and then
him
you're
is
fine.
really good.
I don't think you can afford to use Death's Foil if you're doing like hard content. I just don't think you have the relic slot for it.
Sure, that's fair.
But so he is somewhat viable into deadlies. Is just like a lot more work than any of the others that have constellations, of course, so far. So that's why I would drop him into D or F, because I am comparing him to 6-star champions. I kind of agree. I think he's like kind of mid tier, like
I mean,
maybe high B if you're only talking about 3-star champions.
He's a champion that's a win more champion. Like, you have to be winning the board, and if you're winning the board, you're winning more. But if you're not winning the board, if they have more stats than you can't do anything. You just get
Life is very difficult.
you get
to fit
rolled
more
over.
stats than you.
It's like he can't survive the enemy board having more stats. Like, he has no
When they
answers
give-
really.
When they make his 4-star phalanx, that'll really help.
That would make a huge difference. I agree. If they give him
Yeah,
that, you can bump him
yeah.
way up the tiers. But
Yeah.
I'm
You know,
sorry.
okay. I'm starting to think about him compared to Bard, and I'm starting to think about him compared to something else. I do agree. He probably is not as good as like even Bard.
I would like honestly probably put him C tier is
No.
where I would land, but
I
because I
can't.
have done like 6.5-star content with him.
mean,
I think he's low C. I think he's low
But-
C.
But I'm also fine I can't agree, because I feel like we actually really can't agree on this one. I think all of us have a different rating for it.
All I know is, again, for new players, he is... Yeah, add him to your kits, you won't be sad. You'll be able to beat pretty much anything.
I actually agree with that a lot. In the new player experience, Garen carries like the entire world adventures section. And then
Yeah.
as soon as you get into nightmares,
And you don't
he
need
really pulls off.
powers and items, powers, relics, all that stuff. Just add to him. You don't need it. His kit is good enough, and his units are good enough. He just he's a boring champ. He's a solid champ.
And we still can't agree on a D to F champion. This is so sad.
Okay, how about Nar? Can we put him there?
Yeah, why is Auction not down in the DDF?
I mean, he's definitely not.
Yeah, we can put Nar in D to F.
Hooray! I mean, his stun is very good, but in general, his method of scaling and all that is.
I think he's better than other people give him credit for. Oftentimes,
I think if you made one change, he would be an S tier champion.
What's that?
If like his created stun worked like darkness for Vhagar, I think he would be an S tier champion.
Where it's scaled in damage?
Where like if you got one every round, it was burst and it was free.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I mean, that's why we run counterplay on him. I run counterplay on him. I run the spell package, right? Echoing, counterplay, and Searing Brilliance.
He's so expensive though. That's like his main issue.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't even play Nar. Usually I play his other units, and then I just play his spell. I basically just play him to duplicate his spell. Yeah, he's pretty terrible, but I think he is stronger than people give him credit for because
I agree.
Like, the stun is strong. Like, you can control the board very well. It just takes a lot of effort to get a win on him. You're gonna win, probably. Yeah, but also he's very terrible against, high-statted stuff. But the fact that he gets impact, you can stall for really high impact. I've been, there were many times where I'm attacking with a unit that I just kept on my board stalled for a while, and it has 12 to 14 impact. Like, you're gonna win.
Actually, that might be the worst part about him is the impact. Like, it should be if you deal damage to the enemy nexus, then you grant one impact to your units everywhere.
Yeah,
because I often find
if it was like an everywhere
I'm
buff, that
blocking
would be
and
much
just
better,
losing. I'm losing the units with impact because if I don't block, I die.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
and you just
never
don't
have
grow
the impact.
stats or anything. I agree. If you had if gave the buff everywhere, then he would be decent. But yeah, I think we accept he's D to F.
I mean, I beat 6.5 Elder Dragon with him because I was struggling with a Bandle City champion at like 3 stars no epic relics, and like he managed to make it work.
He does. He's a champion that pulls through. I think people hate him for one reason. I cannot stand him. Is his voice lines are some of the worst in the game. They're just grunts, and they're not even interesting grunts. So yeah, no thanks.
I mute the game, man. I've never heard a voice like that
and then, but I think his power level is higher than people give him credit for. He's just not fun to play. And I think that you have to, when you play him, you actually have to go into this mindset of I'm going to take face damage to preserve the unit that has the higher impact, so I can then actually close out the game. And you have to, when I play him, I'm actually consciously being like, I'm going to pay for the heal before the mid-boss fight and the final boss fight, because I know I'm going to be taking, 15 chip damage or something on the way there, basically. Yeah. So, I think that he is stronger than people give him credit for. He's just not fun to play. His
like I said,
terrible.
I legitimately think he's on the cusp of being one of the best champions in the game. He just needs one change, and there's like 10 things they could change that would be the one change. And if any of them happen, he's very good, but he just doesn't have that yet. So I think constellational fix, whatever.
It'll be funny if we ever redo this in like 2 years and redo like the 3 stars that got 6 stars and how do they change? Because I think that he could very easily become an insane champion. Yeah, agreed.
I mean, we could be working on this tier list for 2 years.
True.
All right, Gwen. Like easy S tier.
A tier in my opinion, but
I could see A tier actually. Yeah.
Doesn't she just like win turn 1 with no problems?
Very, very often. Yeah. I mean, I run.
And she has life gain.
You drop her turn 1 with Disciple of Shadows, and yeah, you do a lot. I think she's great, but she's also
so how does
reliant.
that become an A tier?
I'm
I
cool
mean-
putting her in S or A. She's a little boring.
I think she struggles into higher life pools, and like if you don't kill them turn 1, she struggles a bit, and she struggles into like removal stuff, like because it's very reliant on her. Like you drop her first turn, if they remove her or stun her or do other things like that, she really struggles.
I've been running a very weird build on her because I don't have her 6-star, and it's a lot of fun. And it's Frozen Tomb, her Scissors, and Crown Guard. And basically you get 2 Gwens, and then you just hit for 100 damage, heal to full. Yeah. So I don't have her 6 stars, so I can't do that whole like drop her turn 1 kind of thing with the whatever. But yeah, I'm having a lot of fun with her running Frozen Tomb. But that's why I put her A-star. She's not quite S.
Maybe
Maybe
I'm
a
gonna put her
6-star.
in category. I think she's the best.
Yeah, I mean, I like her at S2. I like her at S2. But yeah, and I think she's fun. And yeah, so
I think she's good. I think she's a solid A, but I just wouldn't bump her up to
can't
that
agree
next
is
level.
fair.
I mean, I'm fine putting her here. If people want to know why she's there, they can listen to the video.
Yeah.
Heimerdinger. I have zero feelings about Heimerdinger.
B tier for me. Probably in terms of power level and stuff, he's probably more like A tier, but overall vibes, I put him at B tier. But
he's one of the champions that I really, really, really want to like, but
and you don't.
I just when I play him, I'm just like,
I mean, now actually, it's kind of funny. He's the one champion I run with the gloom thing, where like it glooms every time you play something, and playing with that makes him much more reliable for like removing the board. It's almost like having Trifarian Might. If you have Trifarian Might on him, he just dominates.
Yeah, he just wins the game.
And so, yeah, with that, he's definitely good. I mean, like again, this is vibes based in a sense, like that. He's probably power level more like A, but yeah, B for vibes.
I will say he has one of the more fun interactions in the game mechanics wise. Getting the like quote unquote secret upgrades or whatever can really just make you like pog, right? Can make you just go, holy hell, what just happened? My whole board is like insano mode right now. It's because you got a super cool upgrade. So
yeah, he's another champion.
I really like that. Yeah.
You really need him. Like, I run the Swain Relic package on him just to get him out turn 1. Swain Pack Powder, just because once you have him on the board, that's when your engine starts rolling. Like, until you get him on the board, you're just like, what am I doing?
True. Yeah, very true.
I don't like him.
Yeah,
he sometimes rolls formidable. Like, why is that?
Also terrible. Yeah.
Yeah.
If you have his what is it, pool skin, he can roll everything is a sea monster and they stop being techs.
That's funny.
Is that for real?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, there's your sauce.
Yeah, your sauce. Your sauce is in the
Listen,
game.
if we're talking about sauce, Heimerdinger's got the sauce.
If you equip his pool party skin, you make him infinitely worse. But it is cool sauce. I can't play him as a champion, but it's very fun.
That's hilarious.
That exists. Alright, Alawi, I think is like, I don't know, like an A.
Yeah, probably
I could be sold on an S.
I say
if we're talking vibes, B for me, maybe even a C. If we're talking power level, probably an S. I'm happy with putting her in A. I can agree with that, but yeah, listen, I mean, 5 stars, I beat her. I just beat like the 6.5 Nightmare or something like that. No questions. It was super easy. Yeah, she's strong. She's very, very, very strong.
I mean, the biggest change from her...
As long as nothing happens to her,
yeah,
she's very, very strong.
Yeah, that's fair.
But I feel
And
like
if you
that's
don't draw her, you
the
lose.
same case with Gwen, right? That's why I put Gwen in A. Like, as long as nothing happens to her, you're good. But yeah.
I think more things happen to Alawi than happen to Gwen. Because she needs setup time. So, like, if Alawi costs 2, I would put her in regional best, probably.
Yeah, fair.
But the problem is she costs 4. And 4 is the worst thing for her to cost. Because if she costs 3, you can at least do something on round 1. But on 4, you really can't do anything until round 3 because you don't have an attack on round 2.
Yeah, and then she's got 5 mana and it's weird and awkward and
Yeah.
I agree. Yeah, she can sit in A. I'm fine with that, but you wouldn't have to twist my arm to put her in B or S because I think very preference based on her for sure.
Okay. Let's make Jack the last one because I heard some fighting here and I think we could take up the rest of the 10 minutes on this fight.
Yeah, just put him in can't agree.
Wait, there goes all our fighting.
Yeah,
we just agreed on can't agree.
I'll let you guys start.
I mean, I would put him at like bottom of C tier is about where I'd put him. I'd put him above Garen though.
Sure.
No way.
Definitely, he's way better than Garen. I will happily run. I will happily run Jack into nightmares before I run Garen into nightmares.
I think I agree with you. I also don't have Sentinel's plate yet, which I do want to put on him. So I just, what was it, yesterday, released a video doing Jack against Nagaka Boros adventure.
And you got to you got to the last fight.
And I got to the end,
Yeah.
but I was playing Yasuo the whole time.
That's true. That is true. That's true.
The problem with Jack is the same problem with it's the same problem with Garen. He just costs too much. Like, he only costs 4, but he still somehow costs too much.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. No, that's true.
Like, you just need him on board for him to start doing anything. Like, the ping for 1 damage isn't enough damage. But he is weirdly survivable, and if you can get to the point where Chemtech is active, then he is incredibly functional. It's just getting there is a little bit difficult, and yeah, I mean, like, he's a 1-turn win, but the turn is turn like 7.
Yes, yeah.
I mean, when you're running Celestial Staff on him, you can generally, on a lot of things, you win with your second attack token. Like, once you drop him, typically depending on how your mana stuff is, but because you're generating coins and such, like, you can often just like keep fighting, generating coins. You get a rally, you get tons of stats because you keep dueling stuff with your fist fight, whatever it's called. Yeah, I think he's much more reliable. Like, if I'm comparing him to Garen, he is much more reliable and survives and scales quicker. So, in my opinion,
Well, because Garen costs 5
Jack.
and he costs 4.
Yeah,
that's like really the difference.
Yeah.
I think pre Celestial Staff, the Soraka relic, he was absolutely 100% F tier. I think with the Celestial Staff, he's probably like a C to me. I think that the 1 damage is virtually useless in a lot of fights. I think that
you duel stuff, it goes to 1 damage, you refresh your mana and it kills it.
I mean, I feel like it takes forever to get his engine going. For the first 2 to 3 rounds of the fight, I'm like, yeah, praying I don't just get obliterated and taking chip damage nonstop.
How is it any different with Garen? What fights are you taking Jack into that you're fine with Garen in these fights and not with Jack?
Yeah, with Garen I can at least trade. With Jack, yeah.
What?
Basically, his spells also don't really do much. They basically bring the units down to 1 health. Like, yeah, okay, sure.
And then the mana refresh kills them. That's what he does.
I don't know. Yeah, he's not as bad as like Nyla in my opinion. With regards to the spell.
Oh, Nyla's way better. Nyla, you kidding me? Nyla's like A or somewhere tier.
Nyla is trash.
She's like S tier. And
Yeah, it's
No
like
way.
A or S tier. Yeah, I agree. She is way up there.
Before the Mayhem came out, Nyla. Anyways, we're not talking
What?
about Nyla. She's terrible.
No, I run
But,
her with
yeah.
Oath the Guardian's Star Gem and stuff. Like, she is fantastic. You just you draw champion like
No.
double statted champions, duplicate them, and you're
No.
fucking fantastic. You have a
No,
board full of
You know
like
what's
in
funny?
theory
double
it
statted
works, but it never
champions.
does. Her engine always dies if you don't have consistency, and you never get the fleeting card you want. It's always some.
She's the
crappy
one
card.
champion I run Gravedigger
and
Spade on.
You
But-
always constantly overdraw, and you just have a whole handful of slipstreams, and you're like, "What the hell am I doing with all of
I
these?"
never have a
And
problem with Nyla.
What
She's-
I don't want to
she's
do
good.
is I don't want to draw like 4 cards because I'm gonna deck myself. And oh, by the way, I'm so glad I can play her spell 6 times in a row that does nothing. So yeah, no, Nyla's terrible.
We
This
live
is
on
actually
different
really
planets here.
Yeah.
This
With
is
the
really
Mayhem
funny.
thing, it's actually pretty good. But anyway, so Jack, yeah. Jack, I think that he's
So
just
Jack.
like so not fun to play. He takes so much effort to get anything done. Oftentimes I feel like I'm just like waiting until I can play Jack. Yes, Jack at 6 mana with Chemtech finally feels like he's coming online. If we're putting a Nivea at B tier, Jack is basically might as well be considered a worse Nivea in my opinion, as far as getting the engine online.
I mean, like I said, I put Jack at bottom of C tier. I'm not saying
Yeah.
like, you know,
I agree.
and I put him above Garen, who I put comfortably in D tier. Like that is where I put him. So.
Jack is definitely a D or F in my opinion. He's basically like I'd rather play Gnar than Jack in my opinion.
I couldn't put him on the same. Like, I can't put him on this tier. Like,
That's what I'm
I just
saying.
can't look at this and be like, "This is."
Yeah. I think that's fair. I'm okay with that. I mean, I'd put him above Gnar personally, but
Sure, he's better than Gnar.
yeah, top of
Arguable
D.
because Gnar at least has control.
Okay, but you would still put him in D to F, right?
Yes, I would put him in D to F. Yes, he can stick there. He can stick there.
All right. So what I think is really funny about the Nyla, who might actually be Neela, I'm not sure about the pronunciation,
Me either.
is that Nazoric is using a build that I would normally use on a low star champion, which is like Oath of Guardians and like Star Gem or whatever, right?
Mhm.
And I'm using a build that Nazoric would normally use, which is like Echoing Spirit, Syrian Brilliance.
Nice.
And I tried every build. The only build that works, in my opinion, and is actually fun to play on her is Swain's Raven Army, Jinx's Plunder, and the Mayhem. You get 3 cards. You get to play 2 of them. One of them cycles, and you start your engine instantly. This is the only build, in my opinion, that is even remotely fun and consistently viable for her.
Well,
I've tried the Star Gem build. Yeah, how many times do I not draw a champion? I cannot tell you how many times I've played her and basically not drawn a champion in fleeting and played 2. Yeah, and also she sits on the board and does nothing. She's a 2/3 and useless.
Okay, so the build I was using was Echoing Spirit, Syrian Brilliance, and Found Fortune. And it absolutely demolished, like not even close, the Nagaka Boros adventure. It was so powerful. She was often like 20-30 power on round 1.
Nice.
And I had 2 of them on board.
I'll have to try that build at some point. Yeah,
I'll have
I've
to
just
try it.
generally run the Oath of Guardians one, and I never struggle with her. Like she's like as long as you're
She has
drawing
built-in
enough.
duplicate.
Yeah, you get, as long as you keep fleeting cards in your hand, you discard them at the end of your turn, and then you draw more fleeting cards, and you're more likely. You just have to keep some fleeting cards in your hand. You discard them, they go back into your deck, and you redraw new fleeting cards, and you're very likely to draw champions. And especially like it's good to even like I forget. Do I run?
Actually,
Echoing Spirit or something on her, because you can like drop her again. It's probably better to even like replace. I think I have Gravedigger Spade on her, but it's probably better to replace that with Echoing Spirit. You let her die, you draw her again, you drop a fleeting copy of her, you get 2 of them, and you get more champions in your deck. You draw more champions, you're more likely to draw more champions. Like it's Yeah.
Yeah, and then your board space is super full with units that don't really do anything, and then you're like, okay,
With
my hand is super
double-
full with a bunch of cards that don't really do anything. I feel like I'm constantly looking at my board state, my board, and my units that are on the board, and my hands, and the units that are and everything that's in my hands, and just going, yeah, I got a whole bunch of garbage that does nothing.
Well, I'm glad we at least put her here on the can't agree, because it sounds like both Di and I have her at like a S tier somewhere in there, and you have her down in the D
So
tier.
good.
So
She has literally the worst card in the game. Is her base card. I can't.
Like her champion spell.
Yeah, it's terrible. It's literally the worst card in the whole game.
So,
Although,
I
if
think-
it has Gloom, it's insane.
yeah, with Gloom it kills stuff.
I think you don't use it to remove units. You use it to like proc something else.
Yeah,
well,
the
it
bat,
makes it
or
so
the
brash. Yeah, you can attack in with, and they can't block.
No, who
when-
cares about that? That's stupid.
That's what I'm saying.
It's it doesn't have like Hextech Fabricator on it.
I don't know what it has. I can bring it up
No.
right now. Let me see. Here, I'll bring this up. Just 1 second. Let's see. Starting deck. Oh, it's not in her starting deck, so it must
In
be
champion levels, yeah.
Constellation thing or something. Does it?
No, it'd be in champion levels.
Oh, okay.
What's it even called?
We can check. What is it called? Nyla's Formless Blade.
Formless Blade.
Is there
Does
anything
anything have
affect Formless
Fabricator on
Blade?
it?
Yeah, I'm not seeing it.
Okay.
No, it's just the base Formless Blade. Nothing special.
What's
if
the
you're
top
if you're
thing
running
as the list
Searing
has?
Brilliance, then you can draw more stuff with her. But yeah,
Actually, I take it back. My build was wrong. It was Echoing Spirit, Guardian Orb, and Found Fortune.
Guardian.
And the
Orb.
idea is to play Neela on round 1, get her killed, and then play 2 of her on round 2.
Yeah.
And you can usually easily do that with Found Fortune, because Found Fortune is drawing you something that draws.
Oh, I need to upgrade this. Never mind. We'll leave that for now.
Man, I don't want one Nile on board. Why would I want to? That's my opinion.
I mean,
Like I
if
said,
you're
they got
running
real
running
big,
Star
real
Gem,
quick.
it gives you double discount, and then you can play more of your with the Guardian.
Yeah, and then I
champions
replace
easier.
her with a champion that's better.
Yeah, that's fine. Replace her with a champion that's better once you get it. That's
Yeah, my experience with her, like, again, I just did it recently, was that she kills on turn 1 or 3 pretty reliably. It was actually surprising, like, how smooth it was.
Again, I think that with the Swain's Raven Army, the Plunder Relic from Jinx, and then the Makeshift Mayhem, once that came out, I actually have enjoyed playing her a lot more with that, and her consistency level has gone way through the roof. But yeah, otherwise, usually I'm playing her and I'm just like, yeah, even after turn 1, after playing Makeshift Mayhem, I'm looking at my board and my hand, and I'm like, yeah, awesome. All of these fleeting cards are terrible, so thanks. I don't even want to
Yeah.
play 1. I'm glad I'm playing 2. My hand is full of slipstreams, so I'm burning the cards I'm drawing anyways. And yeah, I'm just really sad because even when I do happen to draw the champion at fleeting, which oftentimes is not the case, even with Oath of Guardians, I feel like my board is completely full and I'm only getting 1 anyways because I'm playing it and the other one gets burned. So like, yeah, I
Try
think
the other
that's-
build and see how you feel about it.
I will have to try that.
And then next time we come back to this, we'll start at, I don't know her name. Neela or Nyla. And then,
yeah.
and then, we'll see if we can agree on something.
that sounds good.
Yeah.
I think this
As
is
long
a good
as it's F tier.
concept here.
Yeah, okay, Discord me the your build so we can give it a try.
Yeah, I'll send it.
All right. Well, this was fun. I enjoyed it. We only had 5 champions we couldn't agree on, so, and I think there was only,
And
I
they're
think
all
Qide,
ones I
you were the
could
main factor except for
Yeah.
Gwen. Then
Yeah,
you were
I'm the factor there.
you're the factor for
True,
Gwen.
true.
So yeah, but
All right,
good times.
so at this pace, it'll take us like 4 times to get through.
Yeah, that's okay.
Well,
Part
because
one,
we
part
have
two,
such
part three, part
a long patch here for this one, I think
Such
we
a
will.
nothing happening.
Yeah, we will have another one of these podcasts before the next patch is released. But once we have the next patch released, we'll probably skip a tier list video and do one on the patch, and then we'll continue our tier listing. But yeah,
We
this
have
was
any
good.
teasers yet for the next patch?
Nope, nothing.
It probably won't come until.
Yeah, we still have like 20 days
day
or
before,
something like
right?
20, 21 days.
Yeah.
How long is it? Let me check. Can go check the battle pass, see how
Yeah,
long it still has.
They've been teasing like in the same week too, instead of like the Friday
20
before.
22 days still to go. Little over 3 weeks.
That's crazy. I mean, it's
Sounds
fine,
good.
I guess.
Yeah. It gives me time to play other games.
Yep, that's how I feel.
Honestly, it came at a perfect time because my streaming schedule for these next couple weeks is very, very weird. I'm like not streaming at all because my wife's on vacation, and
Okay.
we've got people visiting right now too. So
It works
I'm
out.
basically not streaming, so it does work out.
All right, well, have a good one, you guys, and we'll catch you all in the next one.
Later.
See ya.